What's up, guys? I am back with another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how I did a crown braid. So first I'm starting off with blow dried hair, and I think the best results will come from if you already have stretched hair. And I'm just going to try and do a part. It doesn't have to be straight, because the way the braid is going to be, it's going to hide it anyway. And right here I'm just detangling my hair with a paddle brush or a wig brush, whichever one you prefer to say. But because my hair was blow dried a week ago, it kind of got tangled. So now I'm just going to brush all my hair to the side just to start me off so that it won't be everywhere. And I'm just going to do a cornrow around my whole head. Now, you can do this with as a French braid if you know how to do that, but I just decided to do it as a cornrow just because it's the easiest for me to do, and it was my first time trying a crown braid. So if you don't know what a cornrow is, it's just you taking the left or right piece, whichever one you decide to use first, and you putting it under the middle one, and then you're grabbing hair and you're taking the opposite one and putting it under the middle one as well. If that makes any sense. If not, you can just watch exactly how I do it. I hope I explained it the right way. But the hardest part that I found was that, braiding sideways, and plus I really didn't even have a mirror. I mean, my camera was a mirror, kind of, but I mean, it still came out cute to me. But anywho, you're just going to keep on braiding and grabbing hair from each side as you go. And it looks a little difficult right now just because I have a lot of hair and it kept getting tangled. But as you can see, it's coming along. And with one of these crown braids that I noticed is that you have to grab the hair closest to your forehead, just so that the braid will be closer to your forehead than further in the back. And I feel like that makes the best results. So now it should start getting easier now that you have the rhythm of it. But as I go to the side of my head, I'm just going to continue the same method that I'm using, as you can see. But now I'm just going to be grabbing more hair on the left side, which is my middle, only because I have to make sure that I incorporate all of my hair within this crown braid. And plus, another tip that I noticed and I kind of didn't do, because my braid look a little zigzag when it's finished, is to braid closer to the back of your head so that it looks like that you braided in a circle, which is what the crown braid is supposed to look like. But I mean, by the time I got to this part, it was basically easy. It was like one big braid, and it was, the only hard part was that I just didn't detangle it all the way, so my hair got a little bit tangled in some parts when I'm trying to braid it. But I mean, other than that, I thought that this was fairly easy. And now that I'm basically done, you're just going to braid it all the way. And make sure at the end, when you're doing it, you want to make sure that you grab that last piece and you make sure you braid it in very tight, just so that it'll be tighter on your head. So then when you lift the braid up to connect it to the top, the little puff that I have back there wouldn't be there. But of course, bobby pins can fix that. And what you just seen me put on my ends was just a little bit of a cream, and it was just to moisturize the end because it was a little dry to me. You don't have to do that, but because I'm natural, I need a lot of moisture, and this style itself can last for at least like a week. So now that little puff that I was talking about, I'm just gonna tuck it in and I'm going to bobby pin it. And what I did with the braid was just connect it to the front and try to hide the little piece and just bobby pin it. Unfortunately, I had the long bobby pins and not the short ones, so when I'm trying to show you guys the style, you're gonna see the bobby pins itself. But if you have the short ones, those would work best rather than the ones that I had. So now this is optional. I'm just taking a little bit of jam and a toothbrush that I use for my baby hairs, and I'm just gelling it down. I'm just gelling my baby hairs down and gelling some of the sides down that look like they were sticking out a little bit. But again, this is optional. You do not have to do this. This is just how I like it. And pretty much that's it. I mean, that's just how I did my crown braid, and I'm just, you know, basically trying to lay my hair down. I didn't want to put a scarf on it, only because I didn't want it to flatten out my braid. So that's the only reason why I didn't put a scarf on it right away. But when I did go to sleep, I did put the scarf in it. So. And, you know, my hair is colored at the end, so you kind of can see where the braid ends at. But, you know, if you have one color hair, then it'll definitely blend in with that top braid. But, you know, here go my results, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys try it. And if you do, if you follow me on my social networks, I can definitely be able to see it. So I hope you guys like my video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and follow my networks. Thanks, guys.